Hello YouTubers, beer geeks, and beer hounds alike. Bill here. We're going to do a beer review. Okay, this one is by Epic Brewing and it's called Chasing Ghost. It's a double dry hopped hazy double India Pale Ale. And this puppy comes in at 10% alcohol by volume, and they're from Denver, Colorado. It says, striving to make the best beer in the world can be a long, lonely trail to blaze. It is with passion that we chase something that can never be caught, chasing ghost. This double dry hop, double hazy, double New England style IPA is one of our favorites to drink along the way on this endless journey. Happy trails, amigos. Okay, I've never had this before, never seen it before, nothing. Let's see here. Has a date on the bottom. It's about 5 weeks old, so it's within my fresh date of 2 months, so we're good on that. Any other literature here? It says it's New England style, so I'm pretty excited about that. Let's get it crack open and see what we got here. I picked this up at Total Wine and More for 4 pints for like 15 bucks out the door. So at 10%, that's a pretty good deal, considering it if it tastes good. All right, let's get it in the glass and see what we got here. Definitely hazy coming out. All right. Alright, there we go. Epic Brewing. Chasing Ghosts. Alright. So we have a kind of a small, medium, frothy, silky, loose, creamy, small head there. We have a very hazy New England style looking, like it's in between like light orange or like darker yellow. I would just say more like a yellow with an orange hue to it. Kind of matches the can. Can't see any of the sharpness through the light, sharpness of the light through it, so it's pretty thick. All right. Which is a good sign. You can see just barely a little bit through it there, I think. Just a little bit. Alright. Looks good. Let's get an aroma on this puppy. It's pretty faint, actually. It's not wafting with aroma, that's for sure. It's got like some citrusy kind of notes, not really tropical, but just like citrusy. Pretty faint though. A little bit of a kind of a malt breadiness. Like some malt sweetness coming through. I guess it's a little like orangey, kind of pineapple-y with some malt sweetness. But it's real light though, actually. It's not real tropical or nothing like that. It doesn't smell like a New England to me. It just smells like a hazy, kind of hazy light. Not much going on in the aroma department actually. Looks a little watery. I mean, you couldn't see the light through it, but it actually looks watery though, and the head's gone. Let's get a hit. Cheers. It is 10%. The taste has a little more going on than the aroma, that's for sure. Okay, the taste has some kind of fruity, citrusy hop notes, but then right along with that, we're getting a big malty sweetness coming through. It's a little more on the sweeter side than the hoppy side, that's for sure, but it is 10%, so. I'm getting some booziness though. I'm getting some raw alcohol notes off this one. Definitely. 10%er. There's some booziness going on here. It's got a medium mouthfeel. Yeah, I'm just getting like some citrusy type, some generic kind of citrusy hop notes and some kind of generic kind of malty sweetness going on here. And when I swill it like that, I'm getting some kind of malt, you know, bready malt sweetness coming through with some light kind of citrus hop notes. Nothing really defined though. Yeah, there's a medium, almost medium heavy mouthfeel, but there's some booziness going on here. Some raw alcohol action. Let's swill it good here and see if we can pick up something here that I can really pinpoint. It's not really like sticking to the glass a lot. It's kind of watering down. Yeah, the malts are coming through more than the hops, I think. Yeah, the hops are kind of like taking a back seat to these the big malt, the big 10% malt backbone this has going here. Yeah, it's just like a generic, general kind of citrusy hop note. Nothing real defined though. Nothing really sticking to the glass either. And there's some sticking, but nothing like, there's not leaving rings or nothing like that. I picked up maybe a little a Belgian kind of a note here. Banana, a little bit of clove maybe. Ribbit. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm getting like a general, kind of a generic citrusy hop note with a little clove and banana, like a Belgian kind of yeast, and some pretty decent malt sweetness, bready sweetness going on here. I mean, when you swill it, it comes up pretty good, but then it just kind of flows right down the glass and it doesn't stick. So not sure if that's because it's 10% or they're using a different kind of a malt that just is not up to snuff. I'm not sure. I'm not a brewer, I'm a drinker. But you know, it's okay. I mean, it's definitely not blowing me away. I'm getting that kind of Belgian kind of note, the bananas and cloves, kind of. Not really, but it kind of seems like it. This beer is very hazy, undefined. Nothing's really standing out. It's just kind of generally this and that. I guess I can't really pinpoint anything actually. I mean, it's there, but it's just something that's not defined. There's some booziness going on though. I've had 10% ABV beers in the past that were not. You couldn't tell there was any booze in it. You could definitely tell there's some booze in this one though. It kind of, that might be the sweetness. A lot of it that I'm picking up is that booziness. I could tell there's some hops in there and some citrusy, fruity kind of notes, but it's just the booziness is overpowering everything, basically. The sweet, boozy sweetness. I'm not able to pick up anything. It's just everything's just kind of there and not defined. Nothing spectacular. This seems like one of them beers that it's decent tasting, but if you want to get hammered, here this is the one right here. If you want to get hammered, right there, 10% or $15, 4 pints, you're good. But it doesn't taste phenomenal. It tastes good, but it's not blowing me away. So we'll swill it one more time. We'll wrap it up. It has a medium heavy mouthfeel. It's alright. Yeah, nothing really defined though. It's a decent constructed beer. It's not really great constructed beer. It's decent. I'd say average, or maybe a little below average actually. I don't know. I've reviewed a couple of these guys' beers before, and they were awesome. I think they maybe went a little overkill on the ABVs on this, and it's just killing the beer. They should have kept it down to about 7 or so. 7% would be probably, the hops would come out a lot better. I think they killed the hops with the big ABV, the big 10%. So that's just my opinion. It is a double hazy, and they're calling it a New England style. No, I don't know. No, I don't think so, man. That don't taste like a New England to me. It's not zesty enough and tropical enough. It's just a big double hazy IPA that's really got nothing special going on. Hate to say that because I had a couple of their beers before that were really good. Yeah, I don't know. It's all right. If you want to get hammered, for $15, this is your candidate. So with that said, on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, 2.5 being C, just average. I'm gonna give this 3.9. It's just okay. I don't think I'll be purchasing this again, and it is within the 2-month date that I would like it, so it's fresh. So it's just not happening. 3.9 is a generous score, I think, just for the aspect that it will get you hammered, and it's potent, that's for sure. But as far as the flavor and aroma, it's average. It's average. So 3.9 it is. That's my story, and I'll stick with that. I'll have the description of this beer in the bottom of the video in the description section. Please like and subscribe. I'd much appreciate that. I'm not going to give this one a horns up. It's okay. I won't buy this one again, though. It's just too boozy for me, and doesn't have the flavor punch that I like. So that's what we got on this puppy, and you can either buy it or not. If you see it, it's up to you. Hopefully this review will help you decide that. And y'all have an awesome evening, and we'll check you later. See ya.